Shopping with us today at HSN. I am here with the one and only Debbie Myers, and it's nice to have you here.
I always love being here with you, Marla. You know that.
Well, you have created for us these Debbie Meyer sponges, and we call them the Genius Sponge. The reviews on this product are incredible when you think about the fact that we're really talking about a sponge.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. There is no other sponge on the market quite like this. You're going to get the set of 12. They come with a scrubber, which is that darker green portion on the back. They're at a special event feature price. They're on sale for $19.95. And we have 3 credit card payments of $6 and change. So if you want these, this is one of the best values that we've ever offered. Okay, what makes this sponge different from the ones in the supermarket?
It stops at the word sponge, okay? Because this is what you're buying at the supermarket, that ordinary cellulose sponge. Look at that. That actually came from a sink, all right?
Oh, gross.
Now, okay, when you go up to your sink and you say, oh, it stinks. It's not your sink, it's not your drain, it's your sponge. That sponge is carrying things in it that you can't even pronounce. So I would say, get rid of that and simply replace with one of my sponges. Because my sponges, I was squishing it to show you how soft it is. The other side, which is the scrubber, is also soft. It will not hurt your hands. I've designed them to be held easily in your hand. Ladies, I have nails. I don't want to touch the scrubber part because it feels funny when you have nails to touch the scrubber. So I made it so you don't have to touch the scrubber. However, the scrubber is soft and it is usable on non-stick surfaces. It is safe for that. My sponges, what's important is science. I'm the science girl around here in the kitchen. These are independent, laboratory tested and proven to actually inhibit the growth of molds and bacteria in and on the sponge and scrubber for the life of the sponge. We're talking about things like staph, E. coli, salmonella, black mold, and even MRSA. This thing will hold 22 times its own weight in water and absorbs 40% more than an ordinary sponge. I'm gonna make a whoops for you real quick. Made a mess, like I always do. What I do at home is I don't even wipe it. I just throw my sponge on it and look how fast it's grabbing. It's actually building a dam. You can see it absorbing. It's building a dam between itself and the water it's already absorbed. And the surface here is almost dry. I just throw the sponge on it, let the sponge do the work. That's how simple this is. I keep them in the bathroom as well as in the kitchen.
Sure.
Because where do we have the most water flying around? Try my house.
You're getting the set of 12. I'm inviting you to check out some of the reviews. My producer is Kyle, and he mentioned to me that there are over 1,200 reviews on our website. And listen to this. Out of the 1,200 reviews, more than 1,000 of them are perfect 5 stars.
No, isn't that
That's
amazing?
so hard to get. I mean, come on, we're all opinionated, right? And we may say something is great, but we don't think that it's perfect. So over 1,000 perfect 5-star reviews on this one. We brought in about 5,000. Half the quantity is already spoken for. We love these. They're great year-round, but they're especially perfect this time of year.
Do you know that people were giving these as Christmas presents?
No, it's
last
wonderful.
Year? Yes,
look, we all worry about countertops and touching things, and especially we're getting ready to move into the cold and flu season.
Yep.
I love that there are no other sponges on the market quite like this. This is the only place that you're gonna be able to get them at this value, and it's $6.65. And look at that red, white, and blue, made right here in the USA. So
Proudly.
call us. Everybody can use
let's show you
FlexPay.
some science to
Okay,
it.
let's do it.
Okay, there's a video that's coming to you right now. There you go. That's your ordinary sponge next to your sink right now. That's what's in it. And
That's the
on
icky,
it.
right?
Now this was done by the independent lab that actually tested my sponges. By simply switching to one of my sponges, there's a difference. You see the things that are going poof, 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 because my sponges will not support the growth and life of those things. And like I said, those things are all things like molds and bacteria and things you can't pronounce. If you're using your sponges every single day, all you do with my sponges is rinse them under running water.
Yes.
And they will actually
show us the sponges that I would imagine most of us have at home.
That's what you're talking about.
And if you have
versus
this,
mine.
we don't want to beat up on this because I mean, for a lot of us, this was the only option.
Okay, it isn't anymore. Do this instead.
Make the switch.
Now, how does a sponge save you money? By lasting longer. My sponges last the equivalent, every one of my sponges lasts the equivalent of 15 ordinary sponges. So when you're purchasing this set of 12, and I know nobody wants to do the math, so I did it for you. This is what you don't have to purchase. And when you come back to me, I'll show you. 180 of these. That's 180 ordinary sponges versus 12 of mine. So when you're not buying 180 sponges, you know how much sponges cost. They're not that cheap. But I was throwing away a sponge a week because I was not about to do things like put that filthy thing in my microwave. First of all, microwaves may not get hot enough to even kill off anything. Also, I don't want it in my dishwasher spraying that around all my dishes.
Yes.
I don't want to have to clean the thing I clean with. So all you do with mine, I don't
Clean
want
the
it
thing
short.
you clean with, I like that.
So all I have to do is rinse this under running water, put it down, and tomorrow morning it's a brand new sponge.
Well, I do want to remind you that you're going to get 12 of these.
Great for this.
They're all available at a special feature price. We have the flex pay. Place your orders. Half the quantity is already ordered. Remember, these are the Debbie Meyer Genius Sponges. They are a huge successful product because of exactly what we all know, that, you know, the traditional sponges are just filled with all sorts of gross things that we don't like to think about.
Nooks and
I mean, it's
crannies
just
into them.
right. They're gross, right? And you can't, when you rinse them, they don't clean away all of the bacteria and all the icky things. These Debbie Meyer Genius Sponges do.
Here's a
so I
question
hope
for
that
you.
you're on the phone lines for them.
Here's a question for you. When you're cleaning and you wipe up your countertop, and then maybe you wipe out your sink, or you go